Hey there, I'm Destiny Hinojosa, and I'm about to give you a possibly shocking answer to an art debate you've probably never even heard of. But that's alright, because I'm here to inform you as well. And if you're wondering what makes me qualified to talk about this, well, I think I have some experience. Alright, now let's get you on the same page. We'll start off with a simple question. What is art? Art, according to encyclopedia.com, is the application or expression of human imagination or emotions through typically a visual form, such as painting or sculpting. Art has always been a defining part of the human race. From the oldest cave drawings, where's my Alright then. From the oldest cave drawings to my cousin's latest scribbles, the human race has always indulged in some form of creativity or art. For today, we're going to focus specifically on the studio arts. Studio arts are defined as physical art made through an array of mediums. The most common examples you'll see of this are things like drawing, painting, and sculpting. As a popular hobby, studio arts are highly encouraged by artists and art lovers alike. But it might surprise you to find out that not everyone sees art in such a positive light. While art has a lot of benefits, it could also be said that it has a lot of drawbacks. Both parties in this argument have taken a side. Art advocates claim that studio arts are more helpful for people because they improve mental health, while art detesters claim that studio arts can do more harm than good for the opposite reason. So, who's right in this situation? Well, in my opinion, it's neither. What? I don't need you yet. Shoot. When it comes to mental health, art plays a very complicated role. Art is very commonly used as a therapeutic treatment, and according to Lou Gongley, the head of the Art Therapy and Life Education Doctoral Studio, that was a mouthful, this doesn't go without reason. Art therapy can oftentimes open the door for personalized coping mechanisms. If you didn't already know, a coping mechanism is an adaptation people make in order to help relieve some kind of negative emotion, such as stress, depression, or anger. With studio arts encompassing so many different mediums, there are so many different coping mechanisms, almost an unlimited amount for people to explore and discover. Honestly, I feel like discovering your favorite media is therapeutic in and of itself. Discovering that there's a medium that looks and acts exactly the way you want it to can be uplifting. But if we move past the whole inspirational, discovering something about yourself is really nice to do thing, then we come up to a more important thing. We see the bigger reason that artistic self-discovery is encouraged: expression. Through the implementation of unfiltered emotions into an art piece, an artist can discover that artistic expression is a coping mechanism that can lead to good emotional management and expression. But didn't I say that art critics have an opposite opinion? Well, it's true. A lot of art critics believe that instead of using art to help cope with their mental health, a lot of artists use it to indulge in their mental health, which is why such a large number of artists have mental health issues. So, who should we believe in this argument? I'd say both. I've seen a lot of artists unknowingly prove both sides of this argument. Let's go ahead and look towards a well-known and famous artist as an example. I'm going to be using Frida Kahlo. Before I move on, I'd like to give a little warning to the viewers that we're going to be covering some heavy topics coming up, mostly the topic of suicide. So if you are uncomfortable with that, then now is your time to leave. Frida Kahlo was an artist that suffered from very severe depression. Depression that she developed due to her chronic illness and trauma from growing up. Frida Kahlo encouraged others to turn to art to help them because she claimed that painting had lifted a weight off of her shoulders and lightened her depression for her. However, Kahlo also had a really bad habit of depicting herself in crude ways that absolutely destroyed her mental health. She would paint herself distorted and disfigured and sometimes even completely unhuman. Due to this, Kahlo's self-image continued to rapidly decline. And in the end, she ended up trying to take her life multiple times. I believe that Kahlo is a wonderful person to use as an example for this argument because Kahlo's words and actions are so complex. They contradict each other, from her stating that she was helped very well through art to the signs that it was actually harming her. Her words and actions bring this argument to a sort of standstill. Kahlo's contradictions show how, while in some situations art can be a fun, positive, and helpful tool for mental health, in other situations it can be detrimentally and irreversibly harmful. I have felt some of these effects before too. I mean, it's something that all artists go through. Some of my best memories, some of my favorite memories I have are from feeling great about my art. Feeling like nothing else in the world matters and that everything will be okay because I know I'll always have art. When I deal with harsh times in my life, art can help me escape. And it gives me a reason to live. I want to keep exploring different mediums. I want to keep exploring myself through art. I know that I still have so much room to improve, and I don't want to die before I see what my best really is. But there have been times where I've been discouraged by art. There have been times where creating has felt like a chain around my neck. And honestly, art has led me to breakdown after breakdown. An example of this is how many unfinished pieces that I have. Pieces that I abandoned because I lost motivation for them, or I got bored, or I just didn't feel like it was good enough to keep going. It is devastating to lose so much passion for something that you were so excited to do, something you were so excited to see come to life, one of your own ideas that no longer feels good enough. All of this seems to worsen how it feels every time I feel bored, or I end up with criticism that I don't like, or I feel doubt for something that I've made. But all of these issues don't just stem from art. Art just helps me indulge in these feelings, which isn't a positive thing. Wallowing in self-detrimenting thoughts is negative. Now it's time to address the important question. What do we do then? Should people stop making art because it harms them mentally or mentally distresses them? Or should people keep making art and just ignore all the negatives it makes them feel, hoping that they don't outweigh the positives? My answer is no. Neither of these ideas are great ideas at all. Here's how I feel. Everyone should be involved in art. I implore everybody to go find a form of art that they love. It can be anything, from dancing to music to drawing. Just find something that you enjoy. Find something that you can participate in and self-reflect as you go. Take note of what makes you feel good about yourself, what makes you feel better about your own skills, and what makes you enjoy that art form more. But also take note of what makes you feel bad, what discourages you, what upsets you, and find ways around them or find ways to improve them. If we as a society can figure out how to remove the negative effects of art on mental health, then we can enjoy beauty without it into tragedy. Maybe we can finally put an end to this seemingly unknown debate that's been hiding in the bushes this whole time. Maybe, just maybe, art can help everybody feel better. It can help people live better, and it can help people be better. Well, that's all I have for you today. I was your speaker, Destiny Hinojosa, and until I see you next time, keep creating.